should you think of retiring in Ecuador? I say, why not? Hi, my name is Irene Franzese, and I've been to Ecuador. I've been there twice, actually, in the last, I don't know, 6 years. I have a stepson that actually has a place on the water, on the ocean. He lives in a small town called Playas, and we fly into Guayaquil, and it's about an hour's drive from there. It's a beautiful little town. It's very quiet, very quaint, and the Ecuadorian people are just wonderful people. They're very hospitable, looking to help you in every way they can. But the interesting story I wanted to tell you was, well, actually, my husband and I were going back and forth, and we've been thinking for the last, I may 4 or 5 years, really thinking about going to Ecuador and living there. Because living there, retiring in Ecuador, can be very, very cost effective. You can live on $2,000 a month very, very nicely. And more about that later. But I want to tell you an interesting story. Actually, I just came back from a company event, and it was held in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it was a 3-day event. And I love going to these events because I meet my old friends from Facebook and my fellow affiliates, but I also meet and greet new people. And that's what I wanted to tell you, that I actually met, well, my husband and I, he was with me. My husband and I met this couple, Milo and Misty. And we kind of hit it off, and we started talking and, you know, chit-chatting, and we've met for a few days, and it wasn't until like 2 days after we come up on the subject of Ecuador. Now, what are the odds in this? They actually love Ecuador, and they've been to a small town, which actually I happen to like also. It's called Cuica. It's up in the Andean Mountains, and they have already stayed there a month, and they have a place that they rent there. Get this, for $375 a month, a 3-bedroom, and they are able to sublease it. So they rent it on a yearly basis. They don't actually stay there for the year, but they rent it for a year. They go there for a couple of months at a time. They come home, and they actually have a gentleman that is like a caretaker, and they rent it out on a daily basis. They're able to sublease it. It was in their contract, in their lease. And what they do is off season, they rent it for like $45 a night. And on season, they rent it for $65 a night. And they're making money on this. And it's only costing them $375 for a 3-bedroom apartment. Now, granted, a 3-bedroom apartment there is not like 2,500 square feet that you would get here. You know, it might be 1,500 square feet. But I mean, it's just enough for 2 people. I mean, for me, I don't need more than 1,500 square feet. But anyway, I found it so ironic that we flew from Florida, we live in Florida, all the way to Las Vegas, and we ran into this couple that actually have rented and live in Ecuador part of the time. So now I'm really excited. It got my husband and I really, really thinking about it. And so I wrote a blog post about this whole thing. And actually, you can get more information if you're interested in moving to Ecuador. You can click the link below. It's going to hop you over right to my blog post. And it gives you a wealth of information. And also gives you other links that you can link to and just get more information. So, but if you're really thinking about moving out of the country, really give Ecuador a look, but do your due diligence and really do your homework on it. But I think it's really a great lifestyle, and I think you're really going to love it. Just go for a visit, stay for a couple of weeks. There's so many nice towns that you can go to. I tell you more about it. There's another couple that actually is living in Quito, the capital of Ecuador, but on the outskirts, and they pay even less than this couple did. They pay like $200 for a 3-bedroom apartment. So it all depends on where you go. But I really do suggest that you take a look at it. And the other great thing is, if you're fully retired and you still want to really make an income, you can actually have an internet business, an online business, and you can take that anywhere you want. So that's what I do. I have a laptop lifestyle where I can take my business anywhere I want to go, and I can earn as I go along. So if you want more information on Ecuador, just click the link below, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.